Hey guys, how you doing? Ron here with TechTipsToGo. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about Bitcoin reaching $14,000, Ethereum 2 releasing soon, Crypto.com latest news, my thoughts on Crypto.com, what I'm going to be doing, and also the latest coin that was released to me, or token, Atari token, down 70%. So let's get into the video. All right, let's first kick off the video with Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is 14,000. So the US elections, like I said, I just think there's a lot of uncertainty in the market right now. Not to say that the US elections affect the market so much post, when the president is elected. I just think that, when people are in doubt or uncertain, I think what happens is, people like to put their assets into Bitcoin, having Bitcoin safe. And also there's some great reasons too, because we could talk about DeFi, decentralized finance, right before Bitcoin hitting 12,005, 13,005, 14,000, an all-time high in the last 2 years for Bitcoin, reaching 14,000. This is great. It's great because I know that, Bitcoin is going to consolidate. Then we're going to have a nice altcoin rally. By then, we're going to know if it's actually Joe Biden or if it's going to be Donald Trump as a president. So I'm excited because I know that this altcoin rally is going to come probably in December. We're just a matter of time. So DeFi sell-off, right? We all know what happened with the DeFi market, with the yam, the sushi. DeFi was hot. It was hot in the summer. And if you look at this article from CoinDesk, DeFi sell-off continues as index futures retrace to June levels. So as you can see, decentralized finance was just a big bubble that burst, and a lot of people, got involved with rug pulls, lost a lot of money. A lot of people did make money, but I think the majority of the people lost a lot of money. And if you take a look at this other article from Cointelegraph, it says Ethereum fees decline as DeFi markets cool. So that's the whole reason, if you're wondering, the Ethereum fees or the gas fees for ETH are not as high as before when we had that huge DeFi bubble, the DeFi craze that was going on a couple of months ago, right? Ethereum fees were so high, and, you kind of question, is it even worth doing all of these trades when the market was so hot with decentralized finance? So now, because of the whole DeFi market and the bubble is cooling off, and I think it's just gonna, my personal take is just, I think we just need more security, and I'm all for regulations. Like I said, until things get regulated, then we're going to see a lot more security that's going to be coming, and it'll kind of put more trust when people actually start doing transactions to earn, a high yield percent. They're going to be doing more yield farming, more DeFi transactions, etc. So as you can see with this article from Cointelegraph, Ethereum fees decline as DeFi markets cool down. So that's pretty interesting. All right, so in this next article that we have here, Ethereum 2 countdown begins with the release of deposit contract. So Ethereum's 2 deposit contract is now live, heralding the imminent unveiling of the world's computer second act. So the deposit contract acts as a bridge between forthcoming proof of stake blockchain and the current proof of work POW main chain. So Ethereum 2 is coming. The date has been moved. The GitHub file shows to be December 1st. So as mentioned before, in order to start staking or creating your own validator, you do need 32 ETH. And it also mentioned that once 16,384 validators have deposited funds equivalent to a total of 500,000 Ethereum into the contract, the beacon chain, the spine of Ethereum's 2 multi-chain blockchain design, will kick into action what is called the Genesis event of Ethereum. So that is a requirement. We're going to need 500,000, which I think is going to be met fairly quick because Grayscale and all of the other exchanges, like if you look at Binance, you can get staking with them, and I'm pretty sure all of the exchanges and Grayscale are going to have multiple validators running. So I'm not too worried about, having 16,000 validators with a total of, 500,000 ETH in the contract. So I'm not worried about that. So I'm just more excited that Ethereum December 1st is going to actually go live. Who knows? We'll see what happens when December 1st comes around. So the next article we have is Crypto.com. I know a lot of people have been talking about Crypto.com in our group. People are kind of unsure of what's going to go on with Crypto.com because we've seen it go from 18 cents to 9 cents, and it keeps tanking and tanking and tanking. And in this article, it says Crypto.com, we got the highest ratings on privacy security based on standards. So cryptocurrency exchange and finance platform Crypto.com said Wednesday a third-party auditor has given its high ratings on privacy and security based on a set standards developed by a unit of the U.S. Department of Commerce. So the privacy and security framework used to assess Cryptos.com measures have been developed by the National Institute of Standards and Technology, NIST, an agency of the Department of Commerce. The Hong Kong-based platform added it recently surpassed 5 million users. Now, if we look at Crypto.com, it is tanking from 0.07. If you see this here, we had an all-time high about 18 cents, 17 to 18 cents this year, and it continued to tank. And like I mentioned before, it was just a lot of reasons that have happened over the time. First, they did the MCO, CRO swap that put a big bad taste in people's mouths. The second thing that they did was they decreased their staking from, $50 referral fee to $20 referral fee. And the biggest one that has a lot of people angry is the staking rewards. Before you could stake CRO at 18 to 20%. Now the maximum staking percentage is 6%. So after they got 5 million users, you can see the decline of people selling. And as you can see, we're at 0.07. And a lot of people are just selling. Let's actually take a look at the charts. And here we are on Crypto.com. We're taking a look at the indicators of the RSI and the EMA. And as you can see, there is nothing but positive news for Crypto.com. It's a shame, I'm totally on board with everyone saying, that, going from 20% to 18% to 6% is, after getting 5 million users and everyone who supported Crypto.com. And there's no surprise that everything is being sold. Now, if you look at the RSI over here, so we're using the 30 and the 70, there is nothing but a sea of red for Crypto.com. I don't know how they're going to pull out of this. I'm not too sure what's going to go on. I personally think it's just going to keep going down and down and down. The unfortunate thing with Crypto.com is that my funds are locked up for, I'm not too sure, for a couple more weeks. So I'm not too sure what's going to happen. I'm not too sure, just some of the things that's going on, because I heard that the Spotify membership is not included anymore. And that was one thing that I did like, because I was waiting for my card to come in Canada, is to get Netflix as well as Spotify, because that would give me an extra like $30, because I pay for Netflix, which is about $15 a month. And then I have Spotify, which is about another, $10 to $15 a month. So that would save me $30, if I had that specific card. But with Crypto.com, I'm not too sure, at 0.07. And if you look at over here on the right, look at this. It's nothing but everyone is selling. Just look at this sea of red. Look at this red. Well, I'm not going to go too much into Crypto.com. I hope the best for them, because I'm still not too sure what I'm going to do. I might just set and forget, and it's either hero or zero, and hopefully that we're going to have an altcoin rally and crypto comes out of this. But I still don't like what they did, going from 18% to 6%. So the last piece of news, which is Atari. We're going to be covering Atari. So Atari token falls 70% just days after public sales conclude. I'm not going to name any names, but I always pitched this coin, and it was a good thing that I didn't take, or I didn't ride this person's bet, because if I did, I wouldn't have seen of what happened. It dipped 70%, and I was going to purchase it, and I decided not to. And with my schedule being so busy, I would have taken a major hit. I would have taken a big loss, and thank God I didn't, because I already had some great, some big losses with PokerStarter. It was the same kind of deal. I invested into PokerStarter, didn't have any stop losses, was just too busy doing other things, from business to family to content to business to business to business. And I didn't have the time to kind of look at all the charts, to put any stop losses, or just to even do like a manual stop loss and just like kind of either flat trade it or, take a 10% loss on it. And it just kept tanking and tanking. So I did sell out on that. But anyways, like I mentioned, do your own research. A lot of people are going to pitch you coins, and you really have to do your own research and take the time to explore, because you look at, I was pitched this coin and everything looked good. The fundamentals, everything. While the fundamentals didn't look perfect, I was more bullish and more occupied getting into or figuring out how do I buy more sharing, right? Because That's my main goal right now, is how do I collect more sharing, because I know what's coming for sharing in the news. Tim Boss is just coming out with everything. He's coming out with all the cannons, he's coming out with the guns, the big guns, this for November and December. So I know what's coming out for sharing, and sharing is my heaviest bag. And we all know that what sharing is doing with flowbacks and everything, it's going to be good. So that's part of the reason why I didn't get into Atari. But like I mentioned, if I did get into Atari, it's all over the news. It's all over Cointelegraph. Atari tokens fall 70%. And if you see the graph here on CoinMarketCap, so it did open up around 25 cents. And within a day, it just tanked. Look, we're down to 9 cents, and it's just hovering around 9 cents. And people are wondering, what's going on with Atari. Everything looked good, everything sounded good, but you just never know. So like I mentioned, just do your own research and stick to your healthy bags, and try not to get that fear of missing out, that FOMO effect. I know we all do it sometimes. Someone pitches you a coin and say, hey, you should take a look at this, right? But then you end up swing trading a lot of your bags. And, at the end of it, if you just stuck to your regular bags, you would have been a lot better off. So anyways, that is everything for the video. I hope you liked it. Please subscribe, comment, and I'll see you in the next one.